Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years. Now I'm doing the dental practice broker for 15. Today's topic is buyer of a dental practice makes a foolish expenditure within 6 months after purchase of a dental practice. We'll get into this. I can't believe this guy did this. Anyway, so as of now, we have our 10 employees, 2 CPA accountants, marketing director, operations director, development acquisition specialist. We're in 25 states. And we're available to you 363 days a year. We take off Christmas and Easter. Available from 8:30 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. East Coast time. You can reach us at 201-663-0935. And give us a call anytime, even if you just want to chat. There's no charge. Get a value for your practice, no charge. Everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only, not legal advice. So, if you're also thinking you have a larger practice grossing over $1 million, 5 operatories or more, you're willing to stay on, you may be of interest to some of the DSOs out there, corporate dentistry. So if you're thinking about that, they often will pay our commission, so there'll generally be no commission for you. But we could also give you inside information. For example, we know one DSO, I don't know, they have 15 offices and they're having financial trouble right now. So there's always a story ever since interest rates went up. We can help you. They'll pay our commission. So that's it. So give us a call. And also all practices, which we represent the seller, that sell for over $1 million, the dental practice, and close for over $1 million, will often reimburse your legal fees based on some minor criteria. So give us a call on that. All right, here's the huge financial mistake, in my opinion. We have this large group, not a DSO, just like a group practice. I think they had a couple of practices, maybe 6, 7, something like that. And for whatever reason, 6 months after they bought a nice-looking office, it was a nice-looking office. The office is maybe 14 years old, so relatively modern. Equipment modern, flooring modern, painting modern, layout, design. It's a nice-looking office. And it presented very well. I mean, you look at it, I'd consider it pretty much turnkey. What did they do? They shut the office down for over 2 weeks. After 6 months, for complete renovation. The floors, the ceiling, all the equipment, the x-rays, the chairs, the cabinetry. It's like, what are you doing? I'm saying to myself. And the previous seller was, still working there. I couldn't believe it. You're going to spend that kind of money. This is well over $150,000 easy, if not more. Probably close to $250,000, $300,000 easy. Why would you ever spend that kind of money on an office? Because you want to have this certain look. Mind you, this is a contemporary looking office, renovated completely 14 years ago or so. Why would you ever? And they had done some upgrades in this office. In the meantime, the present owner, like $1 million office, $800,000, something like that. Why would you ever spend that kind of money, $250,000 plus easy, then lose all those days of production, right? I think they had other offices, so for emergency calls, they could farm them off to other offices. But patients don't always want to go to another office. They may go someplace closer. Patients change their mind with treatment plans. You lost that money. You may think, well, we're just, we're only closed for 2.5 weeks. What's the big deal? Like a summer vacation. No, you lose the pulse of the practice. How about the walk-ins that didn't call, just tried to walk in the office and they're doing construction? Why didn't you just do half of the office? Do the back half, leave the front half open Even if you had just 2 operatories to work at, you could have kept working. But no. They were the smartest guy in the room. They got it down pat. They want a certain look. Now, mind you, I've been in hundreds of offices. I was a dentist for 25 years. I'm doing this for 15 years, so I think I'm somewhat of an expert for 40 years of experience. No, they were the smartest guy in the room. I couldn't believe it. So that's the kind of money they spent, at least $250, plus the lost production collection. Office is like 900 million, I don't know what it was, 900,000, maybe a million, maybe 800, I don't remember the number exactly. But you're losing that production. You probably had to pay the staff. You just can't put them on furlough. And no activity. They wanted it their way. Yeah, they got it done really fast, working day and night. I think about 20 days, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. But why would you replace all of the equipment, all the chairs, all the cabinets, all the x-rays? I mean, for what? What reason? How do you actually think it's going to make you that much more money? Especially in hard economic times. And I hope they had the cash. And they didn't do this by some kind of loan. But because they had several offices they owned, they figured they got this. They know what they're doing. That's a problem sometimes when you're successful with your other offices. You think you have all the answers. You have what they call, I got this. I'm the smartest guy in the room. To take that kind of money and tie it up is so foolish. And if they took a loan out, produce that, and all that new equipment, I mean, I'm talking like 5-6 new rooms. It's like, I don't even know, maybe it was more than $250,000. Plus the loss of productivity, plus you had to pay the staff, plus the loss of patient production, and all new equipment. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was more than 250, 300. Maybe it's close to 300. And you lost that. It's just crazy to do that. So they do these things. I think it's foolish. I think what they should have done is talk to an accountant, spoke to an expert, run the cash flow models, or you're going to get that many more new patients because you renovated a space that looked pretty good before. I'd say it looked very good before. Top 25, 30% of offices, certainly in that realm. And just a foolish mistake. This happens, and you don't want to fall into that. I see these dentists do this. They think they want this certain look, and they go in, they start renovating. No, you can get better staff. You can put that money into marketing and advertising. You could buy some, maybe some newer machinery that you don't have, perhaps, and pay for it cash. But that's what happened. So be aware of that. Many dentists fall into that they have to renovate immediately or within 6 months because they're looking for a certain look and they're not going to be comfortable. You could have bought another office. Just my opinion. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, and we're here to help you every day, 363 days a year. We got new info coming out constantly. So if you need our help, please give me a call. We're always here to help you. Thank you so much. Bye now.